Now for our feature story of the day. Bitcoin veteran, the one and only Adam Back, says Bitcoin is in the early bull market phase and could explode by over 700%. I'm going to break down his timeline. I got a lot of respect for Adam Back, of course. He is a legend, a true OG in the space. The Blockstream chief executive, Adam Back, says Bitcoin remains in the early stages of an ongoing bull market cycle. In a new interview with Anna Tutova, the CEO of Telegram, the longtime Bitcoin vet, says Bitcoin could potentially soar more than 700% from the current value this cycle. Take that, bears. Quoting him here from the interview. We're still in the early stages of the bull market, I would say. I see that BitMEX founder Arthur Hayes Just Blaze was predicting 1 million per Bitcoin by the end of the cycle. Others or other people have said 500,000. So anything in that range, I think it's possible. Yeah, man. Back says one of the bullish drivers for Bitcoin is the length of time investors are holding onto the digital asset by market cap, the top digital asset by market cap, as well as shares in the Bitcoin ETFs. Now, he also shared in the interview, when new money comes into the biddy, the market cap increases. But the new money doesn't have to be nearly as much as the market cap increase because price is set at a margin, and there are not necessarily that many Bitcoins on the exchange. He makes a good point. He continues. So as new users buy up those coins and cold store them in a hard cold storage device, or the ETFs buy them and store them with a custodian, such as a Coinbase, it'll tend to push up the Bitcoin price. You know, $1 million, it might increase the market cap by 50 million or 100 million. It really depends on the type of buyer. So if the buyer is buying Bitcoin and holding it for the long term, where my long-term hodlers at, diamond hands and laser eyes, make some noise, then it has a bigger effect. And of course, there are the Bitcoin holders who have learned over the time to buy and cold store and not trade too much. Now, what we didn't know was how the ETF investors would behave. But the evidence so far is that they hold. So when the price fell a bit, not many ETFs were sold, actually. And shout out to the OG with the backwards cap, keeping it 100. And if you want to listen to this actual interview from the podcast with the OG himself, Adam Back, making the bullish prediction of Bitcoin soaring 700% or more for this particular cycle, check the show notes below the video and in the description, and let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with Adam Back? Do you think 500,000 is in play, which is virtually a 700% pump from here? It's on the cusp of 500,000. And as Arthur Hayes Just Blaze pointed out, can we potentially even get to 1 million this cycle? We also have Samson Mao of Jan 3 predicting still 1 milli for this cycle. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll read everyone's comments out loud. Welcome to the Q&A segment of the live stream. Greg put, BLX weekly, Bitcoin goes up an average of 2 fib levels. Post-halving, the 1.114 fib sits at 400,000. The 1.236 fib sits at 3 million. All possible by the next halving of April of 2028. That's right. Next halving will occur approximately in April of 2028. Send it. I'm so ready, family. Send it a couple of fibs up. 3 milli. Sign me up. I'm ready. Diamond hands, laser eyes. Shout out Dan Carden. That's what's up. iBit has yet to have an outflow, and they are by far the largest of all the Bitcoin ETFs. That's right. They now hold the majority of the Bitcoin as far as major asset managers are concerned. But keep in mind, Coinbase is the custodian. So Coinbase is holding on to a lot of bitties right now. And how many Bitcoin total are available on the exchanges? I don't know. Anyone could pull up that metric. Let me know. I would assume probably less than 2 million. Let me know if that's accurate. Effa Bank Satoshi on my neck is all I think. There you go. I like it. Bitstick with the bars.
Raise our glass high, 69 G's under the moonlit sky. Crypto fam together, feeling the beat.
And shout out JC again with another repost. Why aren't you here yet? Come on in and watch the best crypto news pod on the net. Greatly appreciated. Thank you guys. And again, anyone who reposted the stream today, like, comment, subscribe. You guys are the bomb diggity. We do currently on the stream, there's a total of 24 hearts with 20 reposts, which is a fantastic ratio of you guys helping me get more eyeballs on the stream. So respect. Thank you guys. If you haven't noticed, X is now where our biggest audience is as far as people that watch the live stream. We've surpassed YouTube, even though YouTube has 74,000 subscribers or 73, whatever it is. Even though I've been streaming every day on YouTube for 6 years, barely anyone watches on YouTube anymore. Since the termination a few months ago, they gave me my YouTube channel back. They apologized, but they've penalized my channel since, and I lost probably 80% of my traffic since the BS termination. But X has made up for it, because now my X following, as far as my live stream, there's more people on my live stream with only 30,000 people following me on X than some people with millions of followers on X. So I'm very grateful for that. Shout out to the X fam, Rumble fam, YouTube fam, the Famalam, La Familia. We appreciate you. JV, that cap is fire. Thank you. If you guys would like a Bukelenomics hat, I got mine from the one and only Sergio. His website is bitcoincaps.net. All my El Salvador Bukele hats come from Sergio. Sergio makes these hats. He has like the machine to do it. And he makes them for Max Kaiser. He makes them for Nayib Bukele. He also lives in El Salvador. And I also believe he goes back and forth to Miami. So he has a business over there as well. So shout out Sergio. Indeed, 8 of the top 10 or 15 Bitcoin ETFs use Coinbase as their custodian. Only one I know of is Fidelity. That's right. And ironic, their kicker is FBTC. Shout out Fidelity. Contra, 1933. Oh, the Confiscation Act. What about it? Yeah, that was in 1933, the Gold Confiscation Act. They stole everyone's gold. Yep. 500,000 is definitely in play. Like Kid in Play's Funhouse. 100%. Hey, yo, fam. Hey. Hodl. Hard Sunday, eh? Noster, JV. Do it. I have a Noster. It looks just like X, but it's decentralized pretty much. I haven't even been on it, but I definitely set it up a while ago. How long is a cycle after the halving? Well, halving cycles are typically 4 years. So, for example, first halving was 2012, so a cycle would be considered 2012, 2016 to the next halving. And then from 2016 to 2020, next halving. Then from 2020 to 2024, which we had the halving this year, April 19th. So the next halving will be 4 years from now in 2028, unless things miraculously change. But the way things are set up, it goes by the block reward, and it tends to be approximately every 4 years. Exactly. The Oracle. 500,000 is the mathematical certainty. BlackRock is good for the biddy, but not for our future. Yeah, definitely, in my opinion, BlackRock is an enemy of humanity. In my opinion. Let me know your thoughts to that. Thank you, Crypto Dingo. I appreciate the reposts. Just reposted the repost and the repost of the repost after eating avocado toast. So I appreciate it. But here's what we're going to do, family.